Lamachi. Lamachi, what shall we do for thee?
Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone's ready for some climbing. Third promise. I'm glad I caught you. Ready Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long, if you'd please follow me.
We're just there.
I don't like this.
I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come.
No.
I'll be back in a little bit.
No. I don't like this.
Alright, fights instead of tingling. Let's go follow the kitty.
Can we please go follow the kitty? My bad senses are tingling.
You have good instincts.
Because that guy did not look like somebody worked with him.
Didn't look like an artisan, didn't look like a moblin. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose.
No, keep waiting, Kryl. We must go. Our kitty has been kitty-napped.
Perhaps there were complications? A little longer. No!
Kryl!
That was Alphino that time.
Oh, Alfie? I thought that was
Was-
Kryl.
No.
Come on,
Cutscene.
we're smarter than this, surely.
We are smarter than this. We know bad things. We have instincts.
This is getting a little ridiculous. Did you get lost on the way back to find us? But how? There's only the one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wuklamot's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we?
She's not answering.
She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earth and Shire. 'Twas Ready Rock who had business with her, yes?
Hey, Ross gonna know nothing of this.
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. We shouldn't have let her go. No!
Should have at least sent one person along, yeah.
It's a great arbitrary that we didn't.
Yeah, that is one plot point I'm not terribly fond of.
In a competition where there's at least one person who would happily squash ahead to get what he wants.
I mean, after that, he healed that broken rib that the first gave him.
Well, we don't know that, do we? Character.
Again, with how that other fucker was talking, he probably sent him here to fuck with us. And if he did, I'm gonna cut off his head.
You do that a lot.
It's quick and easy and painless.
Your way is too slow. Back again so soon? We've come looking for Wuklamot. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Ready Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Oh no, what a surprise. Then, who was that man who came for her? Oh? I thought you'd left already. Where is Lamachi? Is she not with you?
Somebody came by and said they were going, and they lied, and now she's gone. She's not responding.
You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable. Yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her.
Like how you gave him a slight accent.
I accidentally gave him a rolling R there for a sec. Look, I've been doing this accent a bunch lately. Force of habit. Shut up. I haven't had to voice Ariane in a bit. I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. You and I should work together at least, the better to facilitate communication between our groups.
Yes, I'm sure it's your other brother who probably did it.
Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything.
I never would expect the. I doubt the First Promise knows about this because he just doesn't seem the type to do something like this.
Hostages it feels like too indirect.
It feels beneath him.
Yeah. The guy clearly has high standards of himself. Anyway, we'll be on our way as well. Right. Keep in touch.
I get the feeling like he agrees like he doesn't need dirty tricks to win, so...
Maybe the dipshit that he was on a bad way last week.
Come, we should begin our search.
This is someone else.
Hans! I've got Hans!
Hans?
Hands, I got hands. Gloves.
Gloves.
They are worse than what I'm currently wearing. They don't look terribly good either.
They do not. Fix it. No, not die. I said glamour. Connor,
Gone!
you must find your sister.
If Lamachi was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here. Except Reddy Rock swears she didn't see her. In which case, it is entirely possible that Lamachi never made it back to the village at all.
Indeed, she would have had to pass through the area that we can clearly see all the way to where we were sending from here.
Assume that the area is larger in universe than in game.
Yeah, I'm just busting balls.
Yeah. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Come, Firebird.
Bird. The bird is the word.
You distracted me with moping. Sorry, I got distracted as well. Yeah.
Is she moping?
She was when I walked in. She did the unthinkable thing of did no work all day and actually rested for once. Shocking.
All right. Third promise. Bobby has been standing at this post with diligent eye watchings. He has seen no claimant pass this way. What of a Tonawata with brightly colored hair? Bobby knows something of this one. He hears tongue flaps about the Pelu peddler in Mini Fighters who was attacked by a crazy-haired bandit on the road. Bandit, you say? Thank you. You've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here. Though I wish it were otherwise, we must consider the possibility that the Tonawatan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lamachi is in very real danger. Come, let's hurry to Mini Fires. I'd like a word with this peddler should they still be around.
And bandit wouldn't get in between her and her massive axe.
Not one, no. But bandits rarely operate in groups of one. Because that doesn't make for good robbery.
Trying to rob her keystones for a certain massive deal.
Well-aid peddler. Was there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was that scoundrel Wakessa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Wakessa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel. And with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. The Not a wonder he went after Lamachi. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person.
Oh,
What
speak
say you to a
Arabs?
small What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wakesa out of hiding. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. Seems valid enough. An excellent plan! And I have just the right garments for your disguise. At a specially discounted price, of course.
Oh,
Brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. Blue. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Wakasa is as coin-hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, and then we spring our trap.
feel as if Wuklama didn't need more thanks. She got taken away by bandits. Simple things.
Time to play our parts.
Okay,
Follow Kona, try not to fall behind.
Okay, so my dad came in and asked me to do something for him real quick. I missed some bit of it. Who took? Whoop.
A bandit named Wakasa seems to be the most likely culprit at the moment.
Most likely either working for the bastard that's with the first, or Mr. Two-Headed Asshole.
Right now, we don't have any information for that, so all we know is that it was likely Wakasa.
I'm just saying, like, if
There, that Jabral fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. Kinda, Jabral. I will be a happy kitty. Three people just walking up to this guy and then just cheering. He's like, the fuck? A rare gemstone from that Hitsaru merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. One. Gonna. A good start. But I would make certain Wakasa is aware of me. Let's continue. That moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. Stage is yours.
immobile, be happy.
Saros would your sparkling stone for your collection. That explains your giant joy smiles. Moby's happy for your happiness. Moby's also jealous of the merchant, not the tingly shine he must have made.
Gonna. Sounds like Kuna every time I say that, like Aeon saying Kuna.
Kunya.
Kuna. I still remember when she had a hard time saying Rosa's full name one time for the birthday. That's Rosa Solwyn. It's like, yes, got it. Correct. That should be enough. But perhaps one last act to drive it home.
Speaking of Kuna, is Callum well?
He should be. I mean, he was well enough to play for Sacred on the weekends. He's been on the men.
Nice. Goody goody.
The only found out just after that, but we were like, I think the hump bit was when we were due to play C2 last week.
Alright. You see that cheerful fellow? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. Fury fellow. Happiness.
He's such a good brother.
Engage! A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection. That is a stroke of luck. I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me even as it found you. Farewell.
Goodbye, Valenti.
Wah, wah. That is some funky fucking hair.
Hello.
I think as a bandit you want to take a lower profile.
Well, he thinks he's being sneaky.
Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through my weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat person, no sellsword is tempting fate, so I'll make Earthenshire my last stop, and then return forthwith to Tuliholal.
I mean, to his fairness, we've dealt with ninjas from frickin' like Doma and all that. We have good eyes.
Did you see that? Barat has come for a nibble. Played your part to perfection. You're of many talents, just as Tancred and Urianje described. Now let us lure Wakes out and spring our trap. Hat! I got a hat! Is it
Got a
worth a
hat.
damn?
I don't know. Does it?
No.
Does it look? Oh, it's a
No.
it's a circuit.
Look at mine.
Mine, I'll wear mine quickly just to make you see how it looks like I'm a burn patient.
I'm wearing mine.
And that. I have many burns.
I love how your guys' is freaking like that, and mine's literally just a thing, just like a circuit on my head. Look.
I'm sure this is perfectly fine as an archer. I only have half my depth perception now.
I don't know.
Oh no.
Gonna. Gonna. Ara. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed. The better to sell the XIV defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakesa is watching, he would likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive.
Damn.
Uber's here.
Don't worry, Thanatos. I'm sure you can take pieces.
But alive is boring.
Alive talks. And that's what we need right now.
Look through the adventure plate. This is a pretty goodie.
Can we make him talk and then I can get him?
It's like,
You can hurt him. Kill him later.
I get to torture.
Thanatos, I think we had an entire story arc about this.
About why that's a bad idea. Like an entire 10 sessions devoted to telling you, hey, and
So torture and killing everybody in the city and leaving the people behind in a power vacuum is bad.
correct.
Guys.
Very bad.
Are we
Make people's
are we
lives better,
sneaky?
not worse.
Is the warrior light sneaky enough though?
Yugiri taught us to be sneaky.
Unless you're already a ninja, at which point this that guy.
Kyra's a ninja. Bunny girl with an axe.
That axe has a cool design.
Does. Hello.
I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have.
Hey, you guys.
Hi there,
Hey,
sluts.
guys.
Ready to die?
The Warrior of Light is here.
You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye. Man, kill these Vidral.
Really?
Remind me what is Vidal?
It's just an insult, but it's also the Turali word for an auspice. Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you would be so kind, pray leave them capable of speech. They don't need their kneecaps to talk.
I was 2 seconds or something.
We're both in the mind of Locus.
But the Tatter's not here.
Anyway.
No. She doesn't go after your kneecap. She goes after your bank account.
So did you guys see how that was not even a fight? What did we learn?
That was pathetic.
They're regular old bandits. They're probably like level 10 at most, level 20. Regular old bandeos. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat pack of shit, salt lover. You'll get no answers from us. That's right. We don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is Wok-Lamat?
Captain with his sister, isn't it?
At least one of them is.
I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired by whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakessa knows. He's the one who took the job. Seems we needed their leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Tancred and his tracking skills. But perhaps you could pursue Wakessa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamachi is being held.
A few heads up for what she got taken down.
Y'all ready for a Metal Gear mission?
Oh,
We
great.
had a box. It's been a while since we've done one of these. And Walker introduced them.
Yeah,
Ready
and
to
Walker
be the-
introduced them. They had a bunch of them across various side and role quests.
Hide behind
They've
trees.
improved them here. They've improved them here because now you can actually tell if when a character is about to turn around, they'll spot you because they'll have a yellow circle on them. So it's easier to tell if you're too close. I failed these a bunch back in Endwalker, but I haven't failed a single one here in Dawntrail because it just communicates more clearly what you need to do.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Time to reprise your role as stealth elf.
Don't worry. Even Endwalker, I've never failed one of these.
I cannot remember.
Follow Wakessa from a distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed or fall too far behind. Should your quarry, who is Artbird apparently, begin displaying the effect shown in the picture, the yellow circles orbiting around him, you will be discovered when he turns around. To avoid detection at these times, Make use of cover, such as rocks and trees. The objective will also end in failure if you follow too closely. Keep your quarry in sight, but avoid stepping into the detection circle. Should you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by returning to the designated location.
These also used to be instances rather than.
They're not instances, no.
I can't remember what they used to be. Does ninja invisibility work in these things?
I don't know. It'd be fantastic if it did, but I don't know. I don't think.
I feel like that would be a little too easy.
The thing is you move a lot slower as ninja.
True.
Well, at least when you're invisible, because you have to sneak. So maybe it would save you, but it's not something you could rely upon for the whole track.
You are so lucky. I thought he turned around. Of course, this probably looks
too
different
far
for
away,
you.
apparently, even though I can still see him. Okay.
Oh, you have to start over?
That's one of the failed, because he just vanished into thin air, even though I can still see him. Interesting.
There's a distance you can remain at where you can be out in the open, but he still won't see you. You can tell that if he doesn't have the yellow circles around him.
Rocks.
Rocks!
Hide behind rocks. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You see nothing? You see nothing, you bastard? You see nothing? No, no, no. Nope. 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 See nothing? Yeah, damn those nerves, right?
I'm being careful to stay far enough back that even if he turns around, he won't spot me.
I am trying to stay on his ass. Oh. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Ooh, jeez. You see nothing. You see nothing. Go. Getting less and less cover. I don't like that. Shit, 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 shit. Nothing. I'm behind a tree. Who they go?
One of the clans of Mamulja.
Oh. I have found a destination. Duty complete.
All right, we'll wait here for Tom.
I shall await thee.
Like I was saying, I've never failed one of these, and this is going to be the first one I've failed. Bullshit.
It seems the stealth elf has lost her touch.
It has been a bit.
I could still see him, and he vanished like he teleported.
I did say if you fall too far behind.
Yeah, I gave no indication I'm far too far behind. I thought if he was in sight, it would be fine.
We'll await you at the cutscene that auto plays when you get to the
I will await at Wakessa's line.
So you must excuse the stealth elf for thinking logic applied. Anyway.
Yes. As we are waiting, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab myself something to nibble on because I'm hungry.
Enjoy.
Alright, see you guys.
I'm back with granola bars.
Granola.
Soft and chewy chocolate chip granola bars.
Yum.
Anyway. I know that scene.
Probably made it.
There we go.
Alright, we at Wakessa's line?
Yep.
Ooh, Simon came up. Cool.
Neat.
Finally, my money. Give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin, and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that one was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. Spare me your fearful bleating. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Kona told me the news. You found the abductor, then? What's the situation?
Wah, 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 wah.
And you think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? All right. New strategy. Forget Wakessa and stay on the Mamul Jaw's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. Second part of the stealth mission, go! I'll catch up to you as soon as I am able.
Aye.
There's just Tancred.
Damn it, Tancred. This is your job.
This is Tancred's job.
Man who can sneak his way into Garlemald, and now we have to do this shit.
Okay, check if it's good to get myself. Wait. Take it straight.
He's not turning around very much. Not like
yeah.
the other guy. Oh, hi. Oh. Yes, you are hearing things.
You sound like Quaz.
Quack!
What are you doing?
Quack!
Wait.
Wah!
He's in a bit of a hurry now.
Charlotte.
I know the feeling.
Please.
See a boat.
I see a... Yeah, it's a boat. Back. Don't lose him. Oh, oh, destination. Duty complete. It is a boat. Where is the Wook? What's he doing?
That was our ship.
That was our ship. That bastard!
Pretty hard to do. Clever.
Better late than never.
You are late, Thancred.
All right. At dialogue. Enable auto advance when?
Chaos down.
Yes. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
One, go.
Go.
That Marmulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose
Good
my
man.
sister to win it?
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her.
Thancred like that.
Till then, I suggest you save your strength.
He made a good choice.
A rescue attempt could
Yeah.
turn ugly.
Fuck the contest. I want my sister.
Made the same choice.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
I did not expect him to be this protective.
What do we say?
He's the cool-headed one until his little sister is threatened.
Honestly, probably telling him to calm down probably isn't the best way. Kind of just
Yeah,
seems like it's more belittling him.
Yeah,
And let's not be snarky, just trust in Thancred. He's good at this
be
stuff.
patient. Trust and thank you.
Trust and
He's
trust
got
and
this.
Thancred.
This is
Trust
Thancred.
This is what he does.
This is Thancred.
This is
Do
what Thancred
trust
does.
him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back.
So now we've seen him.
I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to
I'm
Lamachi.
reminded of Nee when
The thought of her being in
freaking,
danger sends me into a
the
panic.
one sister got kidnapped.
But isn't that how families should be?
She and Ronnie went on the path. And he got stabbed.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please.
Yep, you got holy.
But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation.
That's cold.
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her.
Big sword and Kona. I want to see that.
Big brother Conan. I'm liking him more and more now.
Yeah, we like it.
So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
We did.
Yeah, about that.
That is that boat.
Why release the punity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Sounds back together.
Well, at least some of them.
Call your stole up and if you have a torch.
Understood.
To descend.
We'll meet you at many fires.
Thus the Avatar of Destruction descended, and all in her wake was not but ash.
Just tell her they have a recording of her original.
And
Nixie
thus did
incantation.
the Avatar of Destruction descend and leave naught in her wake but tears and ash.
Let's just tell them that they have a recording of her original Nixie incantation.
Oh God!
Water,
You and I-
water, froth and foam!
You and I will have words later. Remember
I wasn't
that
gonna
face?
say anything, but you know your Stola.
What's the time?
We all remember that face.
Just
The,
so
the
scary.
ambience that just like
Just immediate fear. Immediate fear, because your Stola don't like being thrown under the bus. Anyway,
it does not.
It does not take sass.
I may have put rescuing Lamachi ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. I understand how important she is to me. Yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle.
Damn
like this.
straight.
Too
We
Very
damn
level
know
head.
the first promise wouldn't do this.
Share the
We need to
throne,
gather our
two
forces.
heads is the tradition, right? Do everything. Cat supremacy.
Cat supremacy.
Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation.
Shit.
Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hubigo knows where she has been taken. Tancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release your punity from its harness, leaving us without the means to give pursuit. Erinville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Would you accompany him? Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the punity was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Earthenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. Then let us divide the tasks and have at it.
You always
I
try
do
to
like
Andre
the-
talking spell again. I love the tree.
I do like the new and improved everything wet shaders they have. It's nice to see. They're shiny. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild punities downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver.
Let's
Let's go! Do 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 do. Boom!
When we catch up to these fuckers, somebody is gonna die.
Everyone dies eventually.
Some sooner than others.
Indeed.
He has 2 heads, he could use one less.
If this is Bakuga,
Oh, come on. It's absolutely, it's absolutely Bakajaja. Baka. Japanese
I
insult.
got it, I just don't like it.
Look, for some reason, the whole internet is hungry for the guy. I don't know why, but they just are.
I question their wisdom.
Question a
But
lot.
then again, there's like an entire subset of the internet that's going to wish death upon me for liking it, so meh. Because she gets an unreasonable amount of hate, so I don't know.
Probably the same people that first we got with Jojo. That was kind of weird, masochistic, the same people who probably also got
I don't know.
No,
Let's not bring
get
politics into this. Assuming our punity has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Mashlika. We need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. Wild punities ate mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I've prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents.
Imagine the Marsh's natural sense are interesting.
Ligaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter the feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our punity's enticing feast.
We don't really get sense of this.
I like the music here. It's good music.
Taken out of
I can see that.
the eagle bird.
I am riding on a panda.
I'm riding a burb. Burb, 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 burb.
The marsh.
Near Quebec Zoma. More colorful trees. Goody. My family got to fight one of those in our last FFD6 session.
Did they have as much fun as we did?
Okay, now where the fuck are we going?
Actually,
They beat their Moorball fairly easily.
did we fight it? I know we avoided the one that, like, with Alicirs, but did we ever fight it?
You eventually fought a recreation of one when you were in the Tower of Creation the first time.
Oh, yeah, the one that ate all of the other guys.
Luckily, no hostilities have met us yet.
Nope.
What is that? Oh, those are birds. Okay. All set? I've just finished laying out the last of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me.
The rest of him.
We have a dialogue bot saying to go AFK for 2 seconds.
1,
M means for 1
2.
second. You need to shut the door.
Just let us know when you're back at the dialogue.
That. Never go.
Alright. Here she is. Shh. There's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time.
Flying.
You're hungry, I wager. Come on. Come with me. Look at that big thing. Yes, there's a good girl. Fucking enormy.
It's flying.
We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats, then lead her over to the boat. You can let Kona know we have our punity back.
We shall do so with impunity.
Indeed. Teleportation. Bird.
Gone!
Oh, nah.
Kitty boy! Erenville has the punity in hand then. Good. Expected nothing less from a certified cleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levier twins are over in Northenshire right now having the Potsword make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Tank.
Is it correct?
Nah.
What that is?
Okay, off on this zone.
Yep. Tancred must know something by now.
Look at the devil and he shall appear.
You found her? Understood. Thank you. I had but to invoke his name. Tancred followed the Hubigo's boat to its destination and confirmed that they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Bakur Jaja and his minions. I swear I will make them regret this. Lamachi is in Redshift tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap in the punity and make our way back down to Uhuikatumul. I kind of wish this next bit was an instance, but it's not. It's just a cutscene.
We don't even get to fight him?
No, not yet.
But I don't want to cut him.
Alright, this will be a voiced cutscene, of course.
Indeed. We'll wait on the first dialogue box or auto advance. Hi, Tancred.
Vendred.
Right.
I'm almost there.
Almost. I am there. Dialogue.
Alright, I'm at Kona's line.
Tom.
Yeah, Captain.
3, 2, 1, go!
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
Well, I'm taking it back. What the fuck?
Give it back! Forzanten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it!
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me.
Did Coda just shoot him?
Who did that?
Shot him in the head.
Oh.
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Well, it bounced off his armored helmet, though.
Yeah, just tried to blow his brains out right then.
Coward! You dare!
You have the gall to call us a coward.
'Tis the blessed sibling's favored tactic.
That useless Buna was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
I'm gonna cut him. Oh. We're just walking.
That one's not to be
How
underestimated.
unbothered we are by a hostage situation.
Ha! They can do
Also, we
nothing
have
while we
Thancred.
have.
Oh, hi, Thancred. Whee! Oh. Thancred? Or Kona?
That could not have been good on his tail.
Probably not.
So she's big and
Impeccable timing.
Damn.
Amachi, are you all right?
I think he's broken a few ribs.
Probably.
He broken his
And his
tail.
tailbone. He certainly sprained the muscles in his tail, absolutely. And like just friction burned to the underside.
So did Thancred's attack hurt, or did it
These
just
weaklings
surprise him?
think they can defy us? We'll
Probably caused
slaughter
pain.
a lot of them.
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails.
Oh, please. Please.
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Wait! Ah! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
So we've lost all the keystones, right?
Or do you just take the one that we got from the Mongols?
Do we give chase?
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
He hurt his shoulder with that catch.
Probably. He probably hurt a lot.
Little sister outgrew him slightly.
Where's her axe?
I mean, they disarmed her, so. It would be unwise to leave a prisoner with their weapon.
So, can they just go and ask for another keystone? Or...
Probably not. I would rather defeat the purpose if they had more than they needed. All right. Auto advance off. Voices are gone.
Yep.
I'm glad to see you unharmed, Ramachi. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kona. And all of you, too. Baku Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him and it cost me a keystone. Fongerton upended his life so that I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down.
Well, we take it back.
So we take
Middle
back
one.
what was stolen. Yeah, middle one.
Yeah.
So we chase the fucker down, break his ankle, and take back the keystone. Easy.
No. We hunt him down, we cut him in half, and then we take the keystone.
No. You see, if he dies, he doesn't feel pain anymore.
But then I never have to hear his voice again.
Break his femurs, leave him in the woods, and walk away. Easier that way.
Guys, again, I believe we had a whole torture.
And then there's that one SCP that's drawn to the sound of broken femurs. That'll be a fun time for everyone involved.
I feel like
Get the popcorn.
Anyway,
What SCP? Remind me, what is that from?
106.
SCP? The SCPs?
I
The
never
SCP
understood
Foundation.
that. I never understood that game.
It's not just a game,
SCP
it's a
Containment
time
Breach is
device.
based off of the SCP Foundation, which is just basically just horror writers on the internet making cool monsters and weird
Basically,
things.
it's a secret organization that responds to no governments that secure, contains, and protects anonymous entities that would cause the world to die horrendous deaths. And sometimes just weird,
Neat.
cute cuddle monsters, because they need protecting at all costs.
And just a soda can. One of the things they contain is just a soda bottle.
I mean, drinking a
Straight
soda
up, it's
bottle.
just Coke.
I mean,
Again,
drinking that soda
weird.
bottle causes you to speed up your metabolism to the point that you eventually explode. But you know,
So it's just a soda bottle. Gotcha.
What?
Yes, we'll do exactly that. Next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Baku Jaja curse some useless Bonewa sycophant when he caught sight of us? A reference to Sarelja, I would assume. He is devoted to our brother, and is the only Bunawa I know of participating in the rite of succession. If Sarelja was somehow involved in this, I'll never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. Damn. Now it's their turn to see him act up.
I've seen it a few times, I think.
Bakulja just should face punishment, of course. But so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Ramachi. I shall request the father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. Surprisingly wise, that stands.
She's a people person.
Yes, find the root cause of the problem and solve that, and you won't have a problem anymore.
I'm really looking to what Tom was saying, like these two together, the one of like one of compassion and one of wisdom.
Oddly enough, though, at this point, she's been the wisdom and he's been the resolve. Which is the reverse of the one.
It is something to think about. For now, however, the rite continues. I thank you all for your help.
I don't know if that's the twist. He's resolved and she's the wisdom, oddly enough.
That would be funny, wouldn't it? We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Wuklamot? You bet I am. Zoralja's gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground.
So I guess we'll just get the keystone back on the way.
We'll get the keystone back when we get a chance, but for now we need to move on. Urkopacha and the giants of Yaktel await. Well, not Yaktel, of Urkopacha. The Akoi is there. I really am sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers.
And we should
And again.
the person we're protecting will pop out a bodyguard.
And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me.
And she has been
Huddle up.
The road beckons, friends. Let's be on our way to the Yakoi.
63.
And it's back to where...
Sorry,
Nice.
No, sorry. I mean, without there's no 93 quest, you know what that means when you hit 93.
Dungeon!
No, trial.
Eh.
Big trial
No trial. Dungeon.
Then it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. You remember the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Wakesa? Just going to rub my face in it like that, eh? I wonder if
What
he's
he
raising
does.
my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for.
He, for someone who was quiet at the beginning, all axe hunt eat. It's quite insightful.
She learns quickly. Is her big strength, I think.
So yeah, I originally pegged Kona as being the wisdom and her being the resolve. I think it's the other way around.
She has people skills, but not necessarily good intuition or logic.
Still comes in many forms. Sometimes you see
Yeah.
people
Yeah. She's people. Kona is like Wuklamot is more emotional wisdom. Kona is more logical and intellectual
Technical
wisdom.
yeah.
He's more technical.
But I am liking him a lot more now.
Yeah, if you ask Wuklamot to try and solve a complicated mechanical issue, she's just going to stare at it with a blank look. And
What
if you
if you
ask
try to get
Kona,
Kona
he'll
to-
solve it in 3 minutes.
But then you ask Kona to solve a people problem, he's probably going to say, "Oh, here I can explore this from Charlie and then fix everything."
Yeah. So
Which is not
they,
gonna
their
happen.
skill sets complement each other very well, but they are still very different. Excuse me.
So again, if we run into the first promise,
I have a
and
feeling
will Kona and Wook bring up this, or will they save it
I have
for
the
another
distinct impression
time?
First Promise knew nothing about this, but his little henchman buddy that probably did.
I feel like he may not have known about it, but I feel like he's not going to be too
Bothered.
upset about it.
Yeah, his stance would probably be something along the lines of, "Why
Well, you
would I be
shouldn't have got
bothered
caught."
that this happened? You shouldn't have got caught, and you got out of it unharmed. Nothing for me to lose scales over." I couldn't leave without letting Ready Rock know what happened, so I stopped on Earth and tried to say a few words before moving on. And now Erenville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't he wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I worried Wuklamot would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then. All right, Uber time.
Yeah.
Burp.
But yeah, since we're level 93 quests now.
Dungeon.
Yes, dungeon, and usually followed immediately by first trial 3 expansion. Last time it was Zodiac. That was terrifying.
Yes,
yeah,
I
remember
do
when
remember
I
our
fucking had a
first
panic
reaction,
attack
like-
in chat?
Freaking like how, oh my god, freaking
Yeah,
It's like
I
the
got
God of
there before you
Darkness is
guys,
the first
so-
one.
The Zodiac's not the
Nope.
final boss, and then, ironically enough, at the end of expansions, he was the final boss. Actually, well, not counting the bird.
Yeah.
Not counting the little token. You know. Before Zodiac in his first form, and then his scary form later.
Alright, Erenville. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in Walor's Echo.
There's bloodsuckers over there.
Yes.
Do you think our underwater breathing helps high elevation?
Probably
I
not.
don't think that's how that works.
It just helps us draw oxygen out of the water. There's not as much oxygen up here.
Remember back when the frog people tried to drown us so we'd be one of them?
Didn't work.
It did not work.
The Fwath were probably very annoyed with us.
Already good, because this story would have been the most terrifying flaw to ever exist. Yeah.
What the hell are those things?
What, the tall things?
That's what they look like?
Yeah, those are the Yakoi. Whew. I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met with the Yakoi. Got big eyes, these guys.
They do have big eyes.
And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most of Tural. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledged to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Tural Vidral, Valley Garmanda, and maintain its prison within their temple.
It's in there?
Yeah, Valley Garmanda's stuck in there. Yes. Wuklamat told us about the Tural Vidral. Creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed. Yet even among those anomalies, Valley Garmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Galu Jadra who had last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It is said that the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valley Garmanda was lured inside by Galu Jadra's final ploy. Huh. I'd like to see the strongest of all Tural Vidral. I wonder what it was like to fight it.
We give you a idea with auspices before.
Wolo's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flush out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him.
We actually get a choice, or...
I mean, it doesn't matter, but we can choose what our character wants to prioritize.
I want to kill him.
Do we want to find the thieving cheat?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let's find that thieving cheat. Damn right. Now, where to start looking? Perhaps the feats should take precedence while we're here. I'm sure there will be other opportunities to confront Bako Jaja.
Alfie, let me have my fun.
I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn. And no matter what we do, the contest will put us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. Then I suggest we pay a visit to Cariorza the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that High Luminary
Gerfurler?
Gerfurler. With the rolling R's, the name is a pain in the ass. Gerfurler is to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. Erenvel, you and your rolling R's.
Alfie won't let me have any fun.
So I imagine your feeling is what Alizé feels all the time.
That's why I connect more with her.
I'm gonna get my gear repaired real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, that is probably
So
a good
my
idea.
favourite part of the whole cool Jar confrontation there is the fact that it opened up. I don't know, it's fine. It opened up not with us confronting him, just it opened up straight up with just Kona shooting him in the head.
Yeah, just
No.
like
No, my favorite is we literally just walk past his victims, or not his victims, his minions. We literally don't even care. He's like, look, you guys aren't worth me taking my scythe out. I'm just gonna walk. And they did nothing.
I mean, what were they gonna do? They probably sensed, oh, wait, hold on a second. We're in danger.
I mean, they recently had an encounter with the first promise. It probably felt very similar. Just the sudden aura that was walking past and I mean, you probably shouldn't. It tastes like despair conquering.
As a guys, a thought just occurred. This is the guy that took down like the crown prince of Garlemald, right? The guy who was supposed to be like so really strong and killed like despair itself. Do we really want to mess with this guy?
I don't know that. Boss, I think this might be a trap. Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Wook Lamont, third promise of Tuliolal, and I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gerfurler?
The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter.
Huh, that was easier than expected. In we go then.
Thank you for gentleness.
Big door.
Big door.
Big door.
Big people. Voice or no?
I think this one's voiced.
No, it is not.
Oh, never mind then. Gods, is that?
Bird?
Aye. Valley Garmanda.
Oh, we get to see it?
And bear in mind, that's smaller than he actually is.
He looks badass.
Yeah,
Let's
this
bring
Final Fantasy
him
stuff.
on the ice.
No, that's a bad idea.
Welcome.
High Luminary Gerfurler.
He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zermower.
That is the Sky Ruin Valley Garmanda?
It is. The Tural Vidral, whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle as leaves before Valley Garmanda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Urkopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Galul Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Their titanic battle with Valley Garmanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, the heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the Head of Reason concoct a desperate plan. Galul Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Tural Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether.
And it's been like that ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts?
That same question looms large in our minds. For the magics sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Valley Garmanda commands powers of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free.
That raging tempest from Valley Garmanda.
Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gerfurler. That is to be your challenge.
Ah, so the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it.
I have. Their expeditions are underway.
Then we'd better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers.
I'll be back for you.
You always get so excited with big monsters.
Fire, lightning, and ice, and it literally the Dawn Servant, the guy we fought in his prime, 10 days, 10 nights. That is awesome.
It's awesome, yes, but it would be an absolute apocalypse if that thing were to get out. There's a reason
we've dealt
sealed
with
it.
those.
I mean, true enough,
Bahamut,
but that doesn't mean we should want to.
What is it? Bahamut,
I can't get back up.
We don't want to. It snaps us.
Shinryu.
Look! Is like Xenos with a conscience.
The End Singer. Like, we've
Look! God, Valley Garmanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison never fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day.
I'll do it. Volunteer, exactly. It's exciting and infectious medicine. Also, level 95. Let's get level 95. No, level 96.
As we've just... Go on.
I just have a feeling that one of them is supposed to be called the Feat of Ice. Because Lona was like the old deal that was that. I have a feeling that we are going to fight that thing.
Yeah, we get back. The next, alright, we're going to find, right, your next feat, kill the big beast in the ice, would you? Thank you.
Anyway, as we've just been informed, the feat of proof require us to seek the High Luminary Gefurler somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yokoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gefurler's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover. So we need to talk to the locals.
You remind me of the Hulk. Big monsters.
Big monster!
Once in your life, don't smack.
The High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Jibral who came out of the temple earlier, was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Galul Jaja?
By being badass. You shut up.
By having a think of friends, which I don't think the other guy has much of. He just has sycophants and manipulate.
I mean, even the Dawn Servant had friends.
I got it. The Dawn Servant was like a video game protagonist in his own story.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
He was an adventurer who set out with a group of friends and ended up
He was... So he was us?
Yeah. He was out here and feeling my finger.
Alright. Zerfurlar. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man, with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived.
Your arrival, too, I will etch into this stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites.
Grave sites, please.
Oh, my mount speed is increased in this zone. I forgot.
Oh yeah, because you've got the thing.
Yeah, I did the fates and got the writing map. So it will just be faster if I just do you guys everywhere. Your Borlor?
Ortuli Olan. No, you are farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village.
Grave site, I imagine is probably where he's chilling.
Uber, come back. You're too far away.
Hop into my trunk.
Sure, need a bit even to make his trunk work many times. Sorry, I'm the one right.
First things first. Was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? No. As expected. What then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gefurler is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Yakoi sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. Would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? I was pretty much told that we were welcome to explore there. Proof, you say? And he encouraged you to visit this place yourself? Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gefurler there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yakoi. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we?
Trial.
The others have gone on ahead to Proof, following the trail west. There's shop drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first, so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Erinville? He should be able to point you in the right direction.
The hell is that?
What is what?
Something burnt over there.
Burnt.
Yeah, there's a lot of burning over here. If you turn your eyes to the left, you will see claw and slash marks along the side of the mountain.
Oh, I assume that's from up there.
Valley Garmanda made those.
That's
That should give you
still
an
on
indication.
fire.
That should give you an indication of how big Valley Garmanda is.
And again, the fact that they're still on fire.
Well, we have a local expert who can tell us why that is.
Arendelle, explain.
Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Valley Garmanda's rampage, as told by the saga. The Sky Ruins fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way.
Yeah,
Eternal flames.
Yes.
I want to see just fan art up there and Bill guiding them up on one of those like kid leashes. I feel like that's exactly what it wants to do.
Now I really want to fight this bird.
There's a fate. Do we want to do it while we're here?
Just keep going, because I got like half an hour.
We only got like a half hour before Tom's gonna.
Fair enough.
It's half 12 of the next.
Look at all these freaking scratches all through the freaking valley.
Yeah, Valley Garmanda is called the Sky Ruin for a reason.
It's badass. I want to fight it.
Wasn't one of the things like auspices can kind of go insane and lose themselves? That's kind of what we were stopping with the Four Lords.
Yeah, with the Four Lords, they refer to it as the Raramitama.
So this is
by beating the
basically
shit out of them, we quelled it.
Yeah.
So this is basically what the Lords would have been if we hadn't come along.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And also that fifth one that we helped to seal away.
Yeah, the big force one.
The one that just reused the Kieran model, yeah.
Went insane. It seems like Valley Commander didn't have anyone to help. Well, that's
Ether current!
it. Go away.
Ah, damn it!
Go.
I'm in the cuts. I'm in the freaking cutscene. God damn it!
No!
It's fine.
Bah.
I'll keep your share. You know, there's
No. We'll split it.
I will fillet the both of you.
save it. for the
You'll have
break.
to fight us both. And we both know how dangerous us as a combination is.
Just take out the healer first.
Honestly, let's be honest, Thanatos. History says all it takes is one sleep spell.
One sleep spell, one throw stone, one sharp shot.
You know what? You know, it'd be hilarious
What?
when they're not looking. Thanatos buys an accessory that makes them immune to sleep.
Won't save him from throw stone.
Nope.
Anyway.
Doesn't that like go through like resistances to stun anyway?
Yeah, but it's only for a
Yes.
single round. It's less of an actual stun, more of a, ooh, what's that?
All right. Lamont wins again. Looks like everyone is here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gerfurler?
No, I am not. The High Luminary, however, did task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him.
Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here?
No one is buried here, not in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames and then scatter its ashes across the peaks.
Cremation.
Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who knew them. This is why we build our sepulchres, before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity.
What's this something live stream with this stuff? A bit.
This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me even now. Up there stands my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs, in the same manner my friend does in mine.
Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence and death?
Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions.
Going with no direction. It's also pretty silent.
Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating and I would love to know more.
I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so will I remain in your hearts also.
Uber. Now, it's correct! Okay, I'm good. I can't stop looking at the freaking scratches on the mountains.
Your excitement is powerful.
You're just Goku, aren't you? Hey, it's me, Goku. I heard you're pretty strong. Want to battle? All right. We at line?
Hello. A fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here.
Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation.
Story time.
Story time.
They really are magnificent. And together they tell the tale of your people's history.
They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way.
Please, we would love to hear all about it.
Then I will begin. This first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago. An age of great prosperity for the Yokoi. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yoktural under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here, we see the expedition to Yoktural. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgor
the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge in Tuliolol for travel. I can imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yokoi living in Yoktural. What happened to the ones who went north?
Look upon the next mural and behold the answer. The scene...
Cryo.
The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion?
A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Yoktural those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease.
Some terrible illness?
No. No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local Tonawata and Shatona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yakoi who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation rather than the burial of mortal remains. The final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urkapacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unalike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Jacques Toural and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we had envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days. Here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict.
When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes.
And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening.
I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Turali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on.
Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The Eye Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Workor Zormor.
I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name.
Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent. But be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise.
Engine.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Workor Zormar.
How much hard do you think the first quest took?
So, dungeon to the top of the mountain, and then probably trial to fight somebody on top of the mountain. Please be the two-headed bastard so we can get the keystone back.
I have a feeling the trial will be the bird.
Oh no, we're gonna save that for later.
I think it'll be the bird. Either way, let's unlock this dungeon, and then...
Look, that thing, it literally scratched eternal flames into the mountains. There's no way in hell it's just gonna be like the
also...
first trial.
I think we don't do with fear of ice.
This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me.
Come on, Alize, you got this.
Hey, how long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery, that is all. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Alphino and the others.
Acting tough, as she does.
As she does.
As she said, she can take care of herself. Flints.
No way, Geodudes.
Geodude.
You know what occurs to me? Onyx is one of the few Pokemon that doesn't say his name. He just goes...
Yes, unfortunately, Onyx is a really disappointing Pokemon, and I hate that.
I don't really care about the stats. Because I don't play the games. Alright, now then.
You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zeralja is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war.
I doubt he even listened.
It's a big fucking mountain.
And this is voiced.
All right,
God,
I'm ready
that
to
is
proceed
one
whenever you
tall
are.
mountain.
Ready?
And we're supposed to
All
climb
right,
it?
3, 2, 1, go! Note that these ones wear red.
Farther. Tomar. Tuliorlu. Korogar.
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
There's always...
You think your
There's
kin
always
weak
factions
for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more.
I give this voice actor credit. Like, that voice must be really grating on your
of
throat.
bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Stop! I don't want to fight you!
Then die on your knees. Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
What is that bird? I want it.
That's right.
Ladies.
Well done.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He's like,
He'll live.
Like, is she
Not quite
serious?
ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Woko Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Gefurler is waiting.
I guess this would be a weird trust. If Alphinode's not here, then I think we're down a healer then.
Alize can substitute.
I'll say yeah. So wait,
I know, that's
Alize
what-
can act as a healer?
Yeah.
Red mage.
Well, I know she's a red mage. Red mages have one heal.
Yes, but before that, she was also a scholar.
Yeah,
True.
so she can job change.
I mean, show us Cryle.
Yeah, well, as it is, Alize substitutes for healer when doing duty support on this one.
Sure she grumbles about it, though. She likes to grumble. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think...
So yeah, that'll be next time.
Yes.
That'll be next time.
Saturday after Forsaken, if